Hello, my name is Tanya Jones Awalusi, and I am the owner of Butterfly Effect Counseling and Consulting LLC. I wanted to come on here and just talk to you real briefly. One of the things that I tell all of my clients when I meet with them on the first session, or at least I try to tell them on the first session, is what I am expected to do as a therapist versus what the mystical myths may be as to what a therapist does. And so I make it very clear up front that when you are in therapy with me, what I am doing versus what I am not going to be doing. Number one, I am treating you human to human. Okay. So in my private practice, I go above and beyond to make sure that the person sitting across from me feels as though they are talking to another human. I don't use big, crazy words. I don't use phrases that make no sense. I really try to make it a human to human experience, which means it's a heart to heart experience. Okay. And I do what I can in order to make the person sitting across from me feel as comfortable as possible, even when we're just in pixels. Okay. And so I really do love to bring in humor. I love to bring in my faith, my Christianity. I love to bring in, I was going to say humor again because I do that a lot. but but really I love to just bring in just experience and letting people know you are not alone. I hear you, and here's how I'm going to help. And that brings it down to the most basic human level. I'm here with you. I hear what you're saying, and this is how I'm going to help you. And that has nothing to do with theories, and that has nothing to do with approaches and modalities and all of that. Leave that at the door when you come to Butterfly Effect Counseling and Consulting. I am about human to human interaction and experiences. How can I help you? And how can we make this feel like it's not a experience where I'm pulling teeth or an experience where you don't want to come? Who wants to go to therapy where you don't want to be there? You should want to go to therapy. It should be an enjoyable experience as well as it should also be a challenging experience, right? Not to not challenging as in damaging, but you should be thinking and processing and learning and growing when you go to therapy. And that's my job as a therapist. I bring the human to human experience. The other thing that I do not do is I don't wave any magical wands when I'm sitting across from my clients. I don't have any magical powers or any kind of magical formulas. I am another human speaking to another human, and therefore there's no tricks up my sleeve or anything under my hat. I will not make situations disappear. There's no way that you will close your eyes and then open your eyes and everything in your world be a-okay and your situations be perfectly fine. It's not going to happen. Therapy is work. It takes work to identify what you're experiencing, to understand what you're experiencing, and that's my job, to help you identify, to help you understand, to help you learn what you are experiencing, right? Sometimes when we're going through stuff, we don't even know what it is that we're going through. That is my job. My job is to help you to figure out what exactly is the problem so that we can figure out how to solve the problem. And I am very realistic. Some problems are not solvable. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, what? You're a therapist. You should be able to fix everything. Well, there you go. I'm not here to fix. I'm here to guide. I'm here to identify, to explore, to process with you. I don't actually fix. The fixing and the solutions to your problems, that's going to come from you. When we work together and we make it a human to human experience, you will get guided through and you will learn how to make changes in your life that will improve situations. Now, sometimes things don't improve. You are hearing me say that. I will give you an example. If you have a loved one that has passed, the loved one is not coming back. That is something that's not going to change. But how we view the passing, how we experience life after they are gone, those are the things that we have control over. And so I am able to help you through grief and loss, through depression, anxiety, by helping you understand those things surrounding that problem. But the problem didn't change. And so, yes, sometimes there are situations in our lives that don't change, but that doesn't mean your life and the quality of your life and the quality of your functioning day to day cannot improve. It is absolutely the opposite. You can have a quality of life. You can function. You can make it day to day. And my job is to get you there. That's what a therapist does. I don't tell you what to do. I guide you. I give feedback. I make you see, well, I don't like the word make you. Let's take that back. I help you and assist you in seeing different perspectives. And I really take the time to understand from an outside look what is going on. And we explore it together so that you can understand and you have a better vision and you have a better understanding of what is going on so that you can make changes, so that you can have solutions, so that you can brainstorm and you can, you know, mark off certain tasks that you need to do. Oh, I love homework. I give you homework and I'll make sure that you have little exercises. And that's what I do. And so I just thought I would come on here just real brief. This is a short one, just to let you know that's what I do. That's how I help people. And you know what? I love doing it. It brings me joy when you are succeeding. And it brings me joy to know that I had a part of that, just a little part. My part is small. You're the one doing all the work. I'm just here to help push you along and guide you. And so when I have my clients that are successful, it is a wonderful and beautiful thing. The goal is not to be in therapy for the rest of your life. That's not the goal. Now, sometimes you graduate from therapy, I'll call it graduation. Sometimes you terminate and you're done with therapy and you find yourself right back. Why is that? That's okay. You need maintenance. That's all right. A little maintenance never hurt nobody. Sometimes you have new situations pop up. Sometimes you have triggers for old situations that pop up and you need to go back in and maybe get a better understanding of what happened or get better support, right? More support. So there could be new situations, old situations, and life changes, right? I don't know about you, but my life changes. My circumstances change. And so it's okay if you find yourself saying, I think I need to go back to therapy. I love asking my clients nowadays, this is my new thing. What was it that made you say, I think I better talk to someone about that? What is that thing? That's the thing that I'm able to help you with. And so it's not just, oh, people who are depressed or people who are anxious and have a lot of anxiety. Maybe you have some stress. Maybe you're not functioning day to day. Maybe you can't figure out something and something just doesn't feel right. Sometimes we don't have a name for what we are feeling. That's what I'm here for. And so hopefully just this video alone has given you a little bit, just a little bit of an understanding of what it is I do and how much I enjoy it. I truly love saying, this is our last session and you're doing wonderful and you're going to be okay. And if you're not okay, you can always come back. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we have seasons where we're good, and sometimes we have seasons where we could use the extra support. And that is what therapy is for. And so I hope this gave you a little bit, just a little picture of what it's like to be in therapy with me. I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, this is what I do. This is how I do it. And how I'm talking to you right now is how I do it too. Add some extra jokes because I like to be a little funny as well. Now, sometimes the sarcasm and all of that goes out the door, and we have to have some real conversations. Um, it's not always easy. It's not, but I will say it's worth it. It is worth it. And having a good, positive mental health journey is self-care. And we all need self-care. And so I just wanted to jump on here real quick, like I said, just share with you what I do as a therapist. When you come through my doors or my virtual door, you come in and we are talking heart to heart, human to human. I am not perfect. If you've seen any of my YouTube videos, you should know that by now. I am not perfect. I have my own therapy. There's nothing more, I feel, valuable than a therapist in therapy because you get to see what it's like on the other end. We're the horrible patients, though, I will say. Horrible patients. Um, but I feel like it's necessary and I definitely enjoy what I do. I thank you for tuning in and just listening. If this is something you think you need or something you think you're missing, to sit down across from someone who will say, I'm listening, I hear you, I understand what you're going through, and this is how I can help you get to that next level, or this is how I can help you function every day, then please do not hesitate. Reach out to me, give me a call at 732-858-1533. You can email me, Tanya at butterflyeffectcc.com. You can find me on my website, www.butterflyeffectcc.com. all these letters. Um, you can find me on Instagram, Butterfly Effect CC. However you find me. Let's connect. Let's have an initial session and let's start. Now, I am only licensed in New Jersey, and that means if you live in the state of New Jersey, then we can have a session together. So again, I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video and just getting a little understanding of who I am as a therapist. And if you haven't heard me say this before, I absolutely enjoy what I do. I really do. And so hopefully I get to sit across from you and help to see you succeed as well. Thank you again. My name is Tanya Jones Avalusi, and this is Butterfly Effect Counseling and Consulting, LLC.